All right. So some of these videos are random as hell. See, man, I want to take it off here because I kind of already know the answer to that. But I wanted to see what she would say. I just ain't watch it. The thumbnail says, "Let me grab you." So she probably talking about women getting grabbed and whatnot. This is kind of funny, too. Let me see what she says. Let me see what she says. Because I feel like, man, I don't know. There's a lot to say. There's a lot to say about the name of this video.
What's up, love?
The name of this video is 13 Signs You're More Attractive Than You Think. I'm about to go ahead and just see what she says. I'll probably end up skipping through it. Melanie Monaco. I don't really know who this is. But I want to see what she says. I kind of already know, man. Because, like, straight up, yo, when you grow up, like, you young, whether it's elementary school or middle school, high school, whatever it is, college, you try and find your place, man. Young people try and find their place. They try and find out where they fit in. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, you're going to get older. You might learn to like different people. You're going to want different people. And you might be stuck wondering, like, who should I get? You know what I'm saying? Like who can I date? Am I, like, is this girl out of my league? Or sometimes you might even be too popular, too cool for some of the girls you want. So that's a real situation also. So the thing you got to be careful about is thinking that you don't deserve something that you might deserve for real. Like, you might think, like, oh, I'm not, like, women, I might not be pretty enough for that guy. Or, like, women be surprised, women be surprised, like how strong a man will fuck. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of how you look, straight up. You know what I'm saying? There's niggas who gonna smash you regardless of how you look. That shit just exists straight up. But you know, so even if you're not the prettiest girl, you might be able to get the man you want for real. But you got to be careful because, you know, serial monogamists, man, serial monogamists are dangerous people. Serial monogamists are dangerous people, man, because they get they feelings hurt and they decide they want to hurt everybody as a result. So you gotta watch out for people like that. And if you're the type of girl that you want to get the guy you want and you're not the prettiest girl, but you actually get him, like he gives you time, he smashes you, all that, don't try to trap the nigga. Don't try to go outside your boundaries and do some extra shit trying to, like, keep him around. Don't get offended if he doesn't fuck with you again or doesn't hit you up. Just try to, like, appreciate that it happened. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that you have the experience. Always be cool. Always be a friend. And always sit back and try not to get in the way of nothing that the nigga's doing. You know what I'm saying? He might come back around. And he might even stay. And he might even call you a friend. And he might keep busting you down for years on end. You know what I'm saying? You just might not have main girl position. Like, you might not be the main girl. You know what I'm saying? You might not be the main girl. You might not be first on the list, second or third. And he might not even plan for you ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might just slide through because he's bored is when you see him. You know what I mean? But, you know, I can understand if somebody be like, well, no, I don't want that. I don't want to be second fiddle and all this extra shit. But if you just trying to enjoy a person and it's somebody that you chose, somebody that you like how they look, you like who they are, and you just trying to enjoy them, then relax, mind your business, and be happy when the time comes that you are able to enjoy them. You know what I'm saying? Don't complain. Don't be doing nothing extra. Boom, 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 boom. So that's kind of like where my thoughts go to, like with this type of title, 13 Signs You're More Attractive Than You Think. You know. But even like young men, you know what I'm saying? Even, I guess, older men might have this as a situation as well. But, you know, speaking of younger men, like, you're trying to get the girl you want. You don't really know how you stack up with the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really trying to compare yourself or, you know what I'm saying, have like a heart. Like, you're not going around thinking like, oh, this guy looks better than me or this guy's cooler than me. Boom, boom, boom. So you just minding your business trying to figure out how you get the girl you want. You know what I'm saying? Is she out of your league? She always has guy friends. She's always busy. You know what I'm saying? Now 13 signs. I'm not gonna come up with 13, but before I even hear what she says, I feel like one sign that might be more attractive than you think is if you catching eyes all the time. You know what I'm saying? So if you walk in places, walk in rooms, you go to new places, and you always catching eyes, especially if it's the girl you want. If it's like a pretty girl in the room and you catching her eyes every time, then you probably a cool fly looking nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or you might just be ugly as hell and people can't ignore you, so they just spaz out and just turn and look at you because there's nothing else they can do. You know what I'm saying? That could be a situation, I suppose. But you know, I'm going with you might be more attractive if it's a consistent thing that you notice. Another sign is, you know, when people don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like when people hang out with you and you're not doing nothing, like you literally are doing nothing. Like you're just sitting there and then people don't leave. They just stand there, or they always try to like create a new conversation. Then you might be more attractive or cooler than you think. You know what I'm saying? They might think that you're the coolest guy in the school, or if it's a woman, they might think that, you know, they might be happy to have the time to talk to you because they just think they're not going to get time. They're like, oh, all the girls like him. He doesn't know. I'm never going to get time. You might have a lot of girlfriends, but you don't really know if it's like romantic or like sexual or nothing like that. You just don't know how to figure out. And, you know, everybody else knows because they talking about you behind your back. You know what I'm saying? So there might be girls who are talking to you. They're happy to talk to you. They get happy when they speak to you. They're not happy before, but they're happy when they do. Or they like don't leave. You know, when the conversation kind of like dwindle down, or you might have run out of things to say, or you might just not even be thinking about the conversation. You're just trying to do something else, but she's still there waiting to talk. Then she probably fuck with you. She probably like you. But I'm gonna see what this girl's saying.
Guys, how are you doing today? Today I am making a video about 13 signs that you are more attractive than you think. I know we're hard on ourselves and we think like, oh, I'm ugly and this and that, but truth is, you don't fucking know. And I'm gonna tell you some signs that maybe you're overlooking them and you feel like, no, that don't mean nothing. No, it means something. If those signs are happening to you, most likely you are fucking attractive and you need to start acting like it.
Damn, she going hard. She said, if those things happen to you, you're fucking attractive, you better start fucking acting like it, you little nigga. That's what she said. I'm gonna see what the 13 signs are. I'm about to skip through them.
Please and thank you. All right, so before we start, I created a Patreon at www.patreon.com.
All right, cool. So this video is carved out, so I can actually read what each sign is. Let me see. All right, she don't got the stamps in the description, but it's carved out on the player.
/MannyMonaco. So if you guys want to go over there, check me out. Number one sign that you
All right, people smile at you a lot. That's real. I agree.
Are more attractive than you think. People smile at you a lot. Yes, you think people are just smiling just to smile? No, we smile at things that we find aesthetically, I can say that word, aesthetic.
Now you gotta be careful for the people who smile at everybody though. There's because you know, you might like, I feel like attractive people or really pretty people, they'll people will smile at them, you know what I'm saying? But there's also people who smile just to be polite, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but obviously if it's you and everywhere you go the people change, it's different people and everybody likes to smile at you, they probably like looking at you. That's real.
Pleasing.
Let's see what the next one is. People enjoy talking to you, so that's kind of similar to what I was saying. Like, what'd I say? Oh yeah, like if you're talking to somebody and she don't leave, or she like tries to create new conversation. Now this was fucked up. This is what's fucked up about. I feel like this was relevant like when I was like, this is like relevant like 20-year-olds. I feel like, because like young people in their 20s, like when you hit 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, you can drink, you can buy recreational weed and all that extra shit. So, 21, you pretty much broke every barrier. But when you're in your 20s, like, you're old enough to feel like you know everything. You feel like you're old enough to, like, do what you want. So what ends up happening is people try to, like, do different things from what they actually want to do. And what that does is, for example, like when you're dating, if people enjoy talking to you, like a woman, she'll not talk to you like straight like this. A woman will know she likes you, and then she will mess around and not talk to you because she don't want to seem pressed. Straight like that. She just doesn't want to seem pressed. So like when you're younger, like I feel like elementary, middle school, like kids will talk to each other. Like they'll talk to each other unless something like specific happened, like something traumatic, like maybe you hit the girl because, for whatever reason, you just thought it was cool or fun. You hit her for play, you know what I'm saying? Just to play around with her. It's kids. And maybe you hit her too hard, so now she's like afraid to talk to you, but she still likes you, you know what I'm saying? And so you won't really know because she's afraid, like you're just too rough, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I like him, but he's too rough. I can't really talk to him because he's gonna try to wrestle and hit me and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So if you like fall in like that category of young man, then you might not be able to use people enjoying talking to you because everybody might not talk to you because they just worry that you're gonna lash out and do some crazy shit that they don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they still like you though, because they recognize, you know what I'm saying, it's kids. They recognize that you're playing. They think it's playful. And then you might find a girl who knows how to fight back and fight back. And that might be the girl you are more comfortable with because you can fight with her and she doesn't run off and just stop talking to you and get scared and shit. And well, I'm just gonna wait until he gets older and he calms down. Nah, you already done found the girl you want. She fights back. She tries to wrestle back. She laughs. It's fun. Y'all match made in heaven. You know what I'm saying? Just try not to hurt her too bad, especially when you become an adult, because that's gonna be charges. You feel me? But like I feel like when you like reach like your 20s or whatnot, I feel like women try to smarten up on like how they look when it comes to dating and who they choose to date. And women straight up will like not talk to the people they like, straight like that. They'll talk to the people who they don't really care about because it's more comfortable. They're not invested. Like they don't care how the conversation goes because they don't care about the person. But as soon as it's someone who they like, they won't talk to them because now they want to create an impression. They want to create a good impression. They don't want to say nothing wrong. They don't want to seem pressed. They don't want to be nervous and talk too much and seem pressed. So they decide to say nothing. And they want a clean slate. You know what I'm saying? So they probably going to do like little bait stuff. Like they probably going to like talk to your friends before they talk to you actually, just to get your attention. They might get dressed for you when they know that, you know what I'm saying? Like if you in college or you got school, you know what I'm saying? High school maybe. Or even if like younger people are doing this, middle school, whatever, you know what I'm saying? They may just get dressed for you. They know that you're going to be in their class. So they going to wear something sexy for you because they want you to talk to them. They just don't want to make the first move. You know what I mean? And, like when you hit like your 30s, you know what I'm saying? Like going into your 30s, I feel like that starts making sense. I mean, I honestly think it starts making sense regardless of what age you're at. But I recognize that as you get older, you learn stuff and you go through stuff. You try to make the best decision for yourself. And sometimes it works, So, I've definitely been through all of these things that I've talked about. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from experience, But like when you get older, you start to realize that, the amount of people that you have to hang out with gets smaller. You know what I'm saying? Because all your friends are older. They probably started families. They might have started marriages. They probably are busy with their jobs. Everybody doesn't have money to travel and meet up. People move to different states and everybody gets scrambled and jumbled up. So you're older. All your friends are older. Everybody's doing their own thing. They're busy. You're trying to figure out who to meet, who to talk to, who to get to know, because all you have is strangers. You know what I'm saying? When you're in a situation like that, it doesn't make sense to not talk to the person you like. If you like somebody, why would you not talk to them? Let them pass. You'll never see them again. It's not school where you can just You know what I'm saying? Maybe a coworker, of course, you can go to work the next day, you can plan it out, say the right thing and all that extra shit. But if you're not working with coworkers, you're not in school, you just going to the mall, or you just handling your business, buying shit for the house and doing shit for yourself, going to the gym. How you not gonna talk to the person that you like and then you never see them again and now it's a wrap? You know what I'm saying? So if people enjoy talking to you, man, enjoy that they're talking to you. If you like somebody, talk to them. That's pretty much just straight like that. But, you know, like I was mentioning earlier, you know, when you're younger, if a girl doesn't talk to you, doesn't mean she doesn't like you. So you just got to watch out for women like that. You know, I guess men are the same. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let women talk about their experience with dating men. But I feel like, you know, if you're a guy and there's a girl who you don't know, you can't tell if she enjoys talking to you or not, she might still like you. You know what I'm saying? You might still be able to get her, or she might just be acting that way because she doesn't want to seem pressed.
Yes, again, we like talking to people who are attractive. We enjoy your company. It's please saying some good people in, because raise their eyebrows.
People who raise their eyebrows when they see you. Yeah, you know, I feel like raising the eyebrow. I raise my eyebrow, not on purpose. But because when I was a kid, I used to watch the WWF, you know what I'm saying? WWE's what it is now, wrestling, and The Rock was my favorite character, and The Rock had the people's eyebrow. So I practiced how to do it. So now I know how to do it. And I think I can do it with either eye. I would have to like check for real. But so now it's become like a part of like my face sometimes. And I don't know if I'm gonna raise my eyebrows at women I like. I don't know if I really like this one, but I guess this does happen because I feel like if you excite somebody, they may not be able to hide the excitement in their face that easy. Depends on what type of person they are, what they're used to, all that extra stuff. But you know, there might be someone who may not be able to hide their excitement in their face as easily. So if they're excited to see you, they'll raise their eyebrows. Or it might even be like a strategic thing. They'll raise their eyebrows to kind of give you a signal of like, yeah, I fuck with you, was good. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that exists, but I don't know. I don't know if I would use that.
Get guides for Champ Select before, during live matches, and even after you win with FaceCheck, the old.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if I would like raise my eyebrows at somebody as a signal. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, girl, I like you. You catch this eyebrow. Did you catch it? You see it? All right, we good? All right, I'll let you. I don't know if that's an ideal situation, but let's see what else she says.
Which goes to my next point. Oh, okay. That's not. No.
Let me see what she says about it.
That's a sign of surprise. So, I mean, maybe they're surprised you're that ugly. But no.
See, look, she said sign of surprise. So that's basically what I was saying, surprise or excitement. And she said maybe he's surprised that you're ugly. That might be true too. You know what I'm saying? The excitement and surprise can apply to anything. So it might not mean you're attractive. It could mean you stink too. You know what I'm saying? You smell. Dang, where'd that smell come from? You know what I'm saying? Hold up. Let me back up. So you gotta be careful.
Yeah, that's the first two. And then they're like, I mean.
Oh yeah, the double take. Yeah, people do a double take. It's pretty much a wrap. It's pretty much a wrap. I feel like the double take is a clear indication as well. You know what I'm saying? It's a clear like hint indication. If you walk by somebody and you want them to catch you doing the double take, like you want to communicate the double take, you got to catch the eyes one time, try to catch the eyes a second time, and then if y'all locked in and y'all synchronous, y'all might be able to throw the same eye communication at each other. And, you know what I'm saying, the nigga might, you know what I'm saying, go out his way and complete the mission straight up. He might holler at you. So I agree with that.
I am telling you, we're like, you are aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And we're like, in our head, we're like, damn.
She aesthetically pleasing to her eyes. Her eyes pretty as hell. She got pretty ass eyes. All right, let's see what's next. All right. Strangers stare at you. So yeah, that's that too. Strangers stare at you. Sometimes strangers, like I've had strangers stare at me. I be thinking it's just because I'm black. You know what I'm saying? Like white people, you go to different cities where they're not used to black people, or you might be in a situation where there's not a lot of black people there. So people stare to kind of watch me. They just want to watch to learn about me. watch my mannerisms and learn about me as a person. So yeah, I mean that definitely exists. Strangers can stare at you. The person you like can stare at you. They could, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's normal to know not to stare at people. So if the person's cool, they're not gonna get caught. But they might slick stare at you, like when you're not looking, when your back's turned. They might throw multiple eyes at you. You know what I'm saying? Like in the 10s and 20s. You know what I'm saying? Like they just, for some reason they just locked on to you. They just know you're there. You're in the building. You're lit. What's good? So, you know, I mean, that could be kind of considered a stare. You know, a stare is like when you don't take your eyes off the person. But, you know, if you're being strategic and you're not being creepy and weird, then you're probably just going to cut your eyes multiple times at the person, watch what they doing, see, you know what I'm saying? Even like planning, you might do it to plan to like talk to them later. You know, it doesn't always have to be like a creepy thing. Just try not to get caught. It doesn't look cool when you get caught doing it. So that's really just it.
Or they're just there. You Number 6, you don't receive that many compliments. I know you're like that.
You don't receive that many compliments. That's true too, because people might think that you. Well, all right. So this is signs you're more attractive than you think. You could not be attractive and not get compliments. So you can't really use this one. But if you are attractive, you might not get compliments, straight up, because people might think that you're too cool for compliments. They might think like, well, I'm not going to size his head up. I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, make him think he's better and more important than he is. He already knows he looks good. You know what I'm saying? There's women talking, you know, I guess it don't matter. We in the non-binary era, you know what I'm saying, where anybody can like anybody for whatever reason. So it could be anybody liking anyone. But for the most part, you know, they might think that, you know, you're too attractive of a person to receive a compliment, because they don't want to like boost you pretty much. They don't want to add to your admiration privileges of being an attractive person. So that shit exists, yo. It's kind of whack, but it exists. I would flip it on the other side though. Like if I was making this list, I wouldn't put you don't receive many compliments is a way to see, or is a way to show that you're attractive. I would put that you do receive compliments as a way to show that you're attractive, because even if you don't receive compliments, because people might think that you're like too cool, or they might think like you get too many compliments, so they don't want to add to it. Somebody's going to compliment you straight like that. If you're an attractive person, someone's going to compliment you at least one time in your life. You know what I mean? It's just like simple shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and the compliments might be something different. It might not be a compliment on like how you look. They might not be like, oh yeah, you look good today. It might be something similar to, I like your shoes, I like your jeans, I like your shirt, I like your hat. It could be anything. The fact that they just saying it is an indication that they want you to know that you're attractive. So I don't necessarily agree with hers, but I understand why she put it, but I'm about to see what she says.
Doesn't sound like it makes sense, because if I'm good looking, why am I getting compliments? No, I'm telling you, a lot of people who are attractive get compliments maybe on social media. It's overwhelming, it's a lot or whatever, but when they're in person, they don't get compliments. You know why? Because some people feel like, well, they don't need to be reminded that they're good looking. They know they're good looking. They have to know they're good looking.
Yeah, see? So that's exactly how I was explaining it. She used different words. She's basically saying that people would think that you already know you're good looking. Why they got to compliment? Why they got to tell you if you already know? So that's real. I agree with that. Let's see what else she says. People are awkward towards you, act differently. People are awkward towards you, act differently.
People are awkward or act differently around you, like kind of.
Oh, okay. So I think I understand what this is saying. This is saying like, you might be too cool straight up. Like if you got people hanging out around you, you might be too cool. They might get awkward and they might act different because they might be nervous. They might be nervous. You might be too cool of a person. You might like be too pretty of a woman. You know what I'm saying? Too handsome of a guy. You getting all the girls, you getting all the looks. They might not be getting the looks. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a expose myself right here, but I be feeling that way, yo. Like when I hang out with niggas who are like too cool, for example, or like if there's like a situation where like like niggas is fresh and like, damn, I ain't get fresh, or I should have put something on different. You know what I'm saying? Like that should be happening. Let's just be real. There'll be times where like I'll sit back and I'll recognize, you know what I'm saying, like my niggas or whoever I'm with is catching more eyes than me. You know what I'm saying? Like they basically taking all the attention. And you know, for me, you know what I'm saying, as a man, that's just an indication to chill and relax. You know what I'm saying? Like when like if you're with niggas who are like who are like seemingly like too cool, you know what I'm saying? Like they just got all their shit together. They fresh, they clean, all the women like them. It's clear that all the women want them. And it's just not you at that time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just not like there's niggas who probably experience this all the time. Like they might be in a crew where they're always just not the best looking guy. And then there's niggas who hang out with different people. Sometimes you might be the best looking guy. Sometimes you might not be the best looking guy, depending on like, you know what I'm saying, where you are, who you with, what you're doing, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But what you don't want to do to be a real nigga, you don't want to be catty about it and not hang out with niggas because they too cool and they getting the bitches, you not getting the bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't really want to fall in that category because it's just not cool. It's just not cool. When a nigga finds out like, well, why you ain't come to the party, or why you ain't hang out, or why'd you leave? And you gotta tell their ass, cause you took all the bitches, you too cool, nigga, you look too good. I don't get no bitches. I'm whack as fuck. You don't want to go into that. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do that. So, but it's a real situation. It's a real situation that you might be in a crew with people, even women. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I feel like women deal with this a lot because, you know, oh, is she prettier than me, or all the guys want her, not me, and all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Men, we don't want to get caught up in that if we can't, if we don't have to. But it happens both ways for sure. You know what I'm saying? And like my answer is wait your turn, straight up. You know what I'm saying? But nah, that's not for everybody. But I mean, if you with a cool group of niggas, for real, it might like the nigga might pass the joint to you straight up. Like if you just kind of chill and just relax and just let the nigga bag who he bag and just let, you know what I'm saying, let him get the attention he's getting. Don't try to like jump in front of it and do no extra shit. Then, you know what I'm saying, the nigga might bring in groups of women to where you get to choose. Obviously that nigga can't fuck all of them, not at one time. I mean, he can try, but you know, if like 10 plus bitches is fucking all one nigga at one time, it don't make sense. You can't get in on one of them. It just don't. You know what I'm saying? All 10 bitches, no, we just want that one nigga and that's it. And now everybody else got to leave the room, and that nigga would have by himself with 10 bitches. You know what I'm saying? Cool. You know what I'm saying? That's how they going? Cool. But 10 women, especially when they all straight, the other fucking, like if he handling like 3 of them at one time, the other 7 of them gonna be bored as fuck. Are they lesbian? They gonna fuck with each other? They gonna take a nap? They gonna read a book? You know what I'm saying? And what if that nigga finish early? Now he can't fuck the rest of the 10. So they gonna let other niggas in that situation. You know what I'm saying? That's orgy talk. I don't want to get too deep into orgy talk. I'm not trying to be that nigga, but if you know, you know. If you don't, throw a party and try to figure it out. You feel me? But basically the whole point of me even getting into that is if you the nigga, you with a crew of niggas and you not the most sought after guy, you know what I'm saying, in that crew, then you might feel awkward straight up. That's the whole point. You might feel awkward. You might not know what to do. And you know what I'm saying? My answer to that is just relax, chill, focus on yourself, mind your business, and then things might just work out in your favor because there's already a nigga pulling all the bitches for you. Now the thing that gets whack is when you're in that situation. There's, you know what I'm saying, there's a nigga who's getting all the attention. You're sitting back, you're relaxing, you seeing if he pulling bitches, and he don't pull no bitches. He getting all the attention and he doesn't pull no bitches. Now this is now there might be a reason why. It might not be his vibe. He might not be the one to go talk to women. He might just like chilling and getting the eyes, or he might be doing it on the slide. He don't do it in front of people. He just, I'm gonna go off to the bathroom, and the whole time he go off to the bathroom and go chase behind some junk, get the number, and then come back and don't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who do that, they probably into like keeping women to themselves. They probably don't like to share. There's nothing wrong with that. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? If you're the type of nigga that doesn't like to share, you like to keep women to yourself, then it might be a good tactic to do that. You know what I'm saying? Meet the girl privately so that your boys aren't on your back. Oh, who's that? Oh, yeah, you hollered at her, trying to hype you up. Now you look lame as hell because the bitch think you hollered at her just for clout and congratulations. Whole time you really like her. So, you know what I'm saying? It might be cool to do that off to the side, especially on one niggas going through your social media. Oh yeah, let me throw a like on that Joan, and you know what I'm saying. You trying to keep the bitch to yourself, cool. But for the most part, if you the type of nigga who's just like, man, we ain't got no bitches. It's just like we just with the crew nigga. We trying to get some bitches. This nigga get all the attention. He not passing the bitch. He not bagging them. Then it might be up to you to go out and bag some women. You know what I'm saying? But this is the thing. If you're the guy, if you're not the most sought after guy, and you're the one who's bagging the women, you have to respect that some of the women you talk to are going to talk to you to get to your mans. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if they throw the eyes at him, you can see they throwing the eyes at him. Everybody knows you're with him. You know what I'm saying? He's the most sought after guy. It just expect that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're moving forward, you're being active, and if you're not an ugly person, you might still be in a situation to get the girl you want. But you know what I'm saying? If she has friends, or you're hollering at multiple women, and you know what I'm saying, every girl you talk to might give you play, but it might not be for you. It might be for your mans. You know what I'm saying? So that could be an awkward situation. Now, if you're the guy who's the most sought after guy, and you have friends who aren't getting eyes, you're the one getting all the eyes, then that's where this comes in. That's where she's talking about. People are awkward towards you, act different. Your boys might be a little bit awkward because they don't know how to act, knowing that you're getting all the girls. They're not getting any attention. They don't really know what to do. They might feel awkward. You know what I'm saying? But I just explain what you do, man. Relax, mind your business, and enjoy what you have. Enjoy what comes to you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go out your way and fight for everything.
Like nervous. You might be too intimidating because you are that good looking. You're fucking handsome, and nobody feels really comfortable because it's like, oh my god, damn. That might be a reason why people don't.
Yeah, you be like, when you look too good, people might lose themselves. You know what I'm saying? It's like really pretty women too. You know what I'm saying? You see a really pretty woman, you might want to lose yourself in her. You know what I'm saying? You might just be like, yo, she don't know what I'll do to her to keep her, to be next to her, to have her for right now, to have her any way I want, straight up. She don't know what I'll do to have her any way I want. So it might be awkward because you just feel like, damn, I just want to grab her and fuck her right now. I just want to hold her, grab her right now. She's a stranger. You just met her. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? That's why people go to the club, get drunk, and touch who they want, because sometimes that shit it's too much fun. It's too much fun when you can just touch who you want right there. But you can't do that in every situation. You got to be patient. You got to relax sometimes. You got to take your time. Yeah, just like that. I forgot why I even started talking about that. Which one? Oh, people act different. Oh, talking about being awkward. So that's the reason why I brought that up, was because that's one way you can be awkward, by wanting to lose yourself but trying to hold back. You're trying to contain yourself. You don't want to just start grabbing her and being rude and just doing too much. So it might turn into like nerves and awkwardness because you already know what you want to do. It's not processing as words and communication. You're having trouble finding words and talking to her because you already know she bad as hell. You want to just grab her. You know what I'm saying? So women might feel that way about men, straight up. You know what I mean? Women might be around men like, I just want to touch the nigga.
Yeah. So for
all right, people messaging you regardless of your relationship status, I feel like that's self-explanatory. They still fuck with you.
The jungles of Summoner's Rift are filled with remarkable creatures. Take for
get messages and from strangers. This is weird.
You said from strangers. I don't know about from strangers, but if your friends are messaging you even after, even women you fucked with, and they're still messaging you after you started a relationship, they probably still fuck with you. They probably just trying to be there for you. They want you to know that just because you're in a relationship, it doesn't mean you have to stop talking to everybody. And they might just be waiting for you to get out of that relationship, straight up. Let's see what's the next one. You're often told you have a nice smile. So yeah, a nice smile is a nice smile. As long as it's a true compliment, then that's pretty much indication that you might be more attractive than you think. A nice smile is attractive. Let's see what else he's talking about. That's another way too. People go out their way to help you. I feel like women, attractive women, probably get that a lot. Men try to find their place, find a reason to meet the women so they will help. You know what I'm saying? They'll add value to themselves by helping them out. Same thing with men, I guess. Men, I feel like men don't really get helped a lot, but you know, a woman offering to help, like usually like stuff like helping you to study. Like a woman will help you to study or help you complete a project. Shit. Anything else too, even if it's not school, like they'll ride with you to go get errands because they want to help. They might give you extra information to help you do something. So they trying to extend themselves to show you that they like you. You know what I'm saying? To show value. People are surprised by your insecurities. That's a good one. That's a good one. If you're open about like being nervous about something or being scared or you are worried or concerned about something about yourself, and then people start to seem surprised, like, oh, really? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe like an outfit, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't know if I can pull this outfit off. And they're like, really? I'm surprised you can't pull that off. Because they know that you're attractive. Any attractive person should be able to do that. But, you know what I'm saying, that outfit might not be your vibe. You know what I'm saying? You got to figure out what's keeping you from feeling comfortable in that outfit. Anything else, you might be like, oh, I'm nervous talking around women. Oh, really? Why? You shouldn't be nervous. That's another indication that you might be more attractive than you think. You should be talking to the women because you're going to bag them. You're going to get them. That was 12. Where's 13 at? That was 12.
When you're around somebody good looking and they tell you, yeah, I don't like this on me or I don't like that, and you're like, really? Like, if people are surprised, it's because they feel like you are so good looking, so attractive that it shouldn't even be something that you don't like on you. I mean, obviously everybody has this thing where we don't like something on ourselves, but if you find yourself in situations where you're kind of like criticizing yourself or like showing something, oh, I don't really like this on me, and the people are like, really? It's because people think you're attractive and they feel like you shouldn't have any insecurities or anything that you don't like on yourself because you're that good looking. And number 13, last one, you have a romantic life.
All right, so number 13, active romantic life. I mean, that's pretty clear. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't have active romantic lives. So if you're the type of person you're always able to get a girl, or you currently have a girl, and there's a next girl after that girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a list of women who's just like, well, if this girlfriend don't work out, I'm gonna just start talking to Sally. You know, if you're in a situation like that, then you probably are more attractive than you think. All right, so that's that.